What's up, YouTubers and cage addicts out there? This is King with No Kingdom doing another action figure review, and it's for Marvel Legends Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes, and he's part of the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure series. He comes with the left arm of Ironmonger, and yeah, I'm a big fan of War Machine, and I dig the patriotic colors, and let's crack them open and give them a review. Okay, let's take a look at Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes' packaging. It's the same as the old style of Marvel Legends, where it comes in a blister pack. Pretty much has the Iron Man logo, Marvel's Initiative stamp on the top, ages 4 and up. Comes inside the blister, comes with the left arm of Ironmonger, Hasbro logo, all the good stuff you see from the previous ones. On the back, if you turn around, this is where it gets cool. You have a floating picture of him in his Photoshop version. It also has a War Machine variant picture on there, which is pretty cool. And the rest of the figures you buy to build Ironmonger. And so far I've reviewed all of them, and now it's time for the last figure, and then the Build-A-Figure. Dun dun dun. Cool. Let's crack them open and check them out. Okay, so this is Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. Yeah, this is everything he comes with. Came with his instruction manual on how to build the Ironmonger, which I have all the pieces loose and ready to build. There's a small bio with this instruction sheet right here. Let's see, it says James Rhodes' heroic deeds have made him one of Tony Stark's greatest allies and earned him the armored attack suit of his own. Whether wearing his War Machine armor or donning the colors of the Iron Patriot, Rhodes has proven he can handle some serious heavy metal. Heavy metal. Anyways, so yeah. One thing they did notice in the picture, they show him with his double hands open, but I think he only came with one set of hands, one fist and one open hand. So yeah, kind of got my hopes up there for a minute. I was like, where'd the other hands go? Anyways, didn't come with that. He did come with the left arm of Ironmonger, and it is a gorgeous metallic blue. Yep, awesome. And the figure itself. The figure did come with an extra little weapon. He has this shoulder-mounted, looks like laser pulse rifle or something. I don't know. But when his package is packaged on this end, but it kind of looks awkward there. And it actually looks better if you move it to the other side. There you go. Because now it's leveled. So, something to think about when you grab your Cody Rhodes here. Is it Cody Rhodes? James Rhodes? I don't even know. I'm just going to call him War Machine. Anyways, yeah, let's look at his articulation and give this guy a review. Up, up, and away for America. Cool, another thing I like to talk about this James Rhodes action figure, Iron Patriot / War Machine, is the detail. There is a lot of detail in his armor, and not only that, but a lot of paint apps too. And that's cool because he's this like metallic blue that's similar to the Ironmonger. Has like swirls in it. It's really nice. It's really fun to look at, but there's just so much detail. The thing is that sucks too is that there's a lot of paint splatted all over the figure. If I get close enough, you could probably see some of the scuffles and stuff. But yeah, it's he has a couple of scratches on his abs. I see it between the red part, the little white part. That's just scratch. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of detail on this guy. A lot of sculpture. Detail on him, armor detail, and the paint looks really good on him, except for the little, parts where they messed up. But yeah, a lot of great detail on this guy. His gun does kind of seem a little cheap though. Like if you look closely, you could tell there's like not mold degradation, but like it just looks like it wasn't like cut properly. So yeah. Okay, let's talk about James Rhodes' articulation. His head is on a swivel. I could go look down. Actually, let's go from the side. This is as far down as you could look. And then this is as far up as you could look. But it feels like it's on the ball joint something, so you could do a 360. That's pretty much as it could do. There's no neck articulation. Let's go to the shoulders. Now he did have the Ultron thing where his pads can go up. They feel like they're on a separate hinge. That's kind of cool. He does have these like ball jointed shoulders that have a swivel on them, but it's extremely tight. I feel like I might break the toy. Well, that's really tight there. But yeah, pretty much this is as high as you could go without the shoulder pad getting in the way, and this is as low as it could go. He does have a bicep swivel. He has a double jointed elbow. This is as far as it could flex, and this is as far down as it could bend. He does have a swivel at the wrist, and he has a hinge there too. Same thing goes for the other arm, except for he has the open hand on the other arm. And he has this little armor plate that does not allow him to make his hand go up, but it can go down. Yep. And a swivel. Okay. Now as for his abdomen, he does have an ab crunch. He could pretty much bend back and bend. That's far forward as you could go, and as far back as he can go. It's kind of funny because if you actually leave him like this, he looks like he has like a little pot belly or something. It's kind of funny. He does not have a waist swivel, which seems to be a thing for these movie Iron Man toys, not to have a waist swivel. But his ab crunch does allow him to do a 360, so it might not need it because he can still do it, but it's just from higher up on the waist. He has a ball jointed hip, but the ball joint is inside the hip, opposed to the hip being the ball joint attached to the rest of the body. So he has a lot of movements. This is as far up as he could split, do the Van Damme split, and pretty much is as high up as he could kick. Actually, he could probably kick, well, yeah, he could kick pretty high, and as far back as he could kick straight. He does have a thigh swivel. It's at the upper part of the thigh. He has a double jointed knee. It's pretty much as far back as it go, as far forward as it go. And he does have, like, I think he has a hinge ankle, but it's hard to tell because there's this armor part that goes completely around the foot. Like, this whole part here is not attached to the foot. It's actually attached to like the calf and the rest of the leg. So it's so you're really restricted on the foot. I mean, the foot can move around, but it can't really like do an ankle tilt or tilt forward because of the part. This is pretty much as far as it could do. Like, that's it. That is it for that. Yeah, kind of a bummer at the legs from there, but I think just because of the armor stick, it does that. But yeah, that's pretty much as posable as James Rhodes could be. Yeah, even his gun, it has a where it attaches, you could pretty much spin it if you wanted to hide it. And then when you actually stick it in, there's a hinge, so the gun could look up any times. But there's also another swivel right at the end of the gun, so the gun could, pose, shoot anywhere. It's kind of cool. I like how they did that. Yeah. So let's give him a size comparison and talk a little bit more about the figure. Up and away. Alright, so here he is compared to the movie mate Iron Man, which is a Mark 42, and also another Iron Patriot, the extremist, pretty much body with the Iron Patriot colors. He stands about almost the same height as Iron Man. His gun does make him a little taller, and yeah, let's also compare him to a 3-inch War Machine. I think this one's from the second movie, I believe. Yeah, it was, because it was a Whiplash line. But yeah, you can tell. I prefer the black and silver variation, not to the patriotic. I mean, I love my country, right? Yeah. Anyways, it's okay. I mean, I really dig the metallic blue and stuff, but yeah, I prefer this variation. This one's matte black with like silver. It's way better looking, and he has more guns too. Anyways, yeah. So that's the size comparison. Let's take a look. So yeah, the same size. all in all, I give this figure, I'd say like a 4 out of 5. I really like his detail. I kind of don't like that he doesn't have a waist swivel, but then his ab crunch kind of makes up for that. He doesn't have any really articulation on the feet due to the armor. It kind of hindered that part, and that was kind of a bummer. But in that, I really like the figure. I like the way it looks, the way it came out. Oh yeah, and I forgot the wrist, the little armor plate on the wrist that kind of don't let his hands bend back, but that's not really a big issue. It's more of a bigger issue that his ankles really don't tilt. But yeah, all in all, I mean, I really like the figure. I dig the extra little cannon on the side, the paint apps, the plastic they chose, and this character. It's a great representation of the movie Iron Patriot that came out. Yeah, I like the figure. It just didn't do everything I wanted it to do. But you know what? They can't all be winners, especially if they're American, right? Especially that one over there. That one sucks. God damn mode. But this one, yeah, this one redeemed my hopes. But still not my favorite figure of the wave. I think Ultron still is the favorite of all these figures that I got. But yeah. But now I'm able to build Ironmonger. So hopefully can't wait for that review. Dun, dun, dun. Well, anyways, this has been King with No Kingdom. Please check out my other reviews at www.C.A.G.E.addicts.com, where we review comics, animation, gaming, and entertainment. And there's nothing more fun than playing with a bunch of action figures. Anyways, signing out. Peace.